what I was meaning. Did you write every song, the lyrics on every song on the colors?
Colors, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are two references in the song titles to women, Annie and Mary. Who are those people?
They are non-existent people. They're figments of our imagination, unfortunately. I don't know, like sometimes, I've only ever written one song ever about a girl and actually used her real name. I think it's a little bit, maybe sometimes it's a bit too close to the truth, so I kind of like to change things up a little bit. But for the point of reference to those songs, they were situations that was going on in real life, but I just, I used names that sounded poetic with the songs, and Annie and Stop Mary's different. It's really a song about a certain situation in life. But Annie definitely is a name just for in the song. It's just for anyone that comes into your life that lifts you and makes you see things in a different light in the morning. You know.
And is it for you? Are there certain themes on this album?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say there's one massive theme, which is getting over a broken heart and doing it in a way that you actually realise that maybe, I mean, when you're going through something, when you break up with someone, and it sounds trivial now, but when you break up with someone and you generally don't know how you're going to get over it, and you're lost. If someone ever said to you, don't worry about it, because in 5 years' time, you'll look back and you'll be thankful that you had this experience to make you someone else. You'd be like, thanks, man, but you'd never understand that. But then, when it happens, you generally just kind of look back and think, I'm kind of glad that I've had that as a foundation to work everything else out on, and that's really how I feel, and this record's about that, really.
How long did you have this relationship? Was it long? Or?
Yeah, 4 or 5 years when I was, and the main thing is when I was growing up. You see, when you're growing up and. You grow up with someone else, don't you? So that was the main thing. So when I was like 18 to about 23, so it was in those years that you kind of figuring stuff out.
Why did it broke up?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Too young, and yeah, we weren't. It wasn't right in the end, but yeah. In hindsight, if I'd been 28 when I was writing this record, and I felt the way I do now, this record wouldn't exist, because I wouldn't have probably felt so weird about a lot of things that happen. But when you're going through something, you can't ever use hindsight until you get to a place where you can. So just wasn't right. And but yeah, I'm glad that I went through it, and I'm glad that I wrote a record about it.
Does she know these songs are about her? I think she does, but
probably.
So you don't speak to her again? No.
I don't speak to her anymore. No, it's a long time ago now.
Okay, could be. Well, there's a new single. Well, not for you, new, but over here. The single is called "Free." Is that song about feeling free again after the relationship, or?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the free isn't really about feeling free. It's about the want to feel free. I still wasn't really there. A lot of these, you have to understand, I'm in a completely different place now, so it's quite weird, because a lot of these songs, lyrically, were written when I met Tommy. And when I met Tommy, I was just starting to feel better about everything that was going on. But I still had the thoughts of, the past and what happened. So things like Over You and Free, those are the two main ones really on the record. Yeah. They were really written about a period of my life that I wasn't at when I met Tommy, you see. Things like Stone in My Heart and Staring into the Sun and Colours, that was more lyrically exactly where I was at when I met Tommy. But they make a point for the record, because Over You and Free are the songs that kind of precede lyrically the rest of the record. Kind of when you're at that point of just being, yeah, okay, I'm done now, you can move on, and it makes you stronger. And that's basically that is the theme of the record, about positivity and yeah, like something bad can happen, but in the end it doesn't probably work out to be that bad, you know.